Welcome to Frost & Sullivan's Growth Intelligence series. This edition breaks down highlights from our Frost Radar analysis, evaluating market leaders, innovation benchmarks, and growth potential across counter-unmanned aerial systems in aerospace and defense. We'll spotlight companies to action and explore what separates emerging leaders from the rest of the field.
Let me ask you this. When you look up at the sky, what do you see? Birds, clouds, maybe the occasional plane. But more and more, you'll find something else. Drones. What started out as a hobby for enthusiasts has now turned into a game-changing technology. And while drones are doing amazing things like delivering packages, capturing breathtaking aerial shots, and even supporting emergency response, they're also creating a serious challenge. They're being used for surveillance, disruption, and in some cases, even hostile action. That's forcing governments, defense agencies, and even stadium operators to rethink a question we never used to ask. How do you actually secure the skies?
That's where counter-unmanned aerial systems, or CUAS, come into play. These systems are no longer just about spotting a drone on the horizon or jamming its signal. Today's solutions are intelligent, integrated, and powered by artificial intelligence. Imagine a system that can detect a drone in a crowded city, instantly recognize whether it's a hobbyist's toy or a hostile threat, and neutralize it, without a person having to push a button. The speed, autonomy, and sophistication of drone threats mean that airspace security has shifted from being a tactical, nice-to-have, to a strategic priority. Organizations now want platforms that can think and act almost instantly, with minimal human intervention.
So why is the world suddenly paying so much attention? Well, for one thing, the number of drone-related incidents is climbing. We've all seen headlines about airports being shut down or high-profile events disrupted because of unauthorized drones. Regulators are stepping in with rules like remote ID, which are pushing organizations to invest in compliance-ready systems. And of course, technology itself is advancing. AI, sensor fusion, autonomous response. These aren't futuristic concepts anymore. They're here and they're powering the next generation of CUAS. Analysts project that this industry will pass $8 billion by 2029. That's not just growth. It's a reflection of how urgent and global this issue has become. So, who's actually shaping this space? Frost & Sullivan's latest analysis spotlights a dozen companies making the biggest impact. Let me give you a taste. Defend Solutions is pioneering what's called RF cyber takeover, essentially using radio signals to safely take control of rogue drones. Dedrone, now part of Axon, has built a modular system that's cloud-connected and AI-native, capable of integrating with more than 30 different sensors. And then there's Rafael, whose Drone Dome solution uses radar, electro-optical sensors, and even directed energy lasers to neutralize threats with pinpoint accuracy. Behind these names is some fascinating technology, multi-sensor fusion that combines radar, radio frequency, and optical data, AI analytics that help cut down on false alarms, and even hard kill options like interceptors for situations where you need a definitive response. This isn't just defense tech, it's the architecture of smarter, safer airspace.
And here's what's really exciting. The future of CUAS isn't just about militaries or large airports. We're starting to see models like CUAS as a service. Think subscription-based protection for smaller municipalities. We're seeing cities prepare for drone deliveries and flying taxis with large-scale mitigation systems. And we're seeing dual-use platforms that work just as well for government agencies as they do for commercial operators.
The bottom line is this: airspace security is no longer optional. The organizations that will thrive tomorrow are the ones that move early, invest wisely, and partner with the right innovators today. Thanks for joining us on Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email hello@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more to help you stay clear-headed and growth-ready.